Hello guys, I have to be a little bit quick because I'm in my office right now and they're gonna close, but I wanted to film here just to film in a different place a little bit. Why is there eco? Is there always eco here? I don't know, I don't remember. Anyway, so today I was feeling a little bit down in the morning and I remember a few months ago, if I'm not mistaken, I heard a quote that says, you have to be happy in the process. You know what I mean? Like, of course, life is about, you're in point A, you want to get to point B, you want to do things, and life is a process. You're always like doing something, and there's always like an outcome at the on the other side or at the other side, whatever. And I started my degree, and I was so excited to finish it. I started my master's degree, and I wanted to finish it, and now I'm doing a PhD. I'm not that excited to finish it. I'm like happy where I am. I don't care. Like the word PhD is already like cool enough in my opinion. So like mm, I'm not excited to like finish it or like to be a doctor or whatever. Like I think that already being a PhD student is cool enough. I think being a PhD student is already cool enough. And so I'm not, in that sense, I'm not that excited about like, or that like eager to like, oh my god, I want to finish it. Like of course, like I literally just started, so I'm just trying to, I'm gonna try to enjoy the process. Like I would like to get it done in 3 years, but maybe I'm gonna get it done in 4 years. I don't know, we'll see. But I'm not like super like excited to like finish it. I guess like as time goes by, I'm gonna be like, oh my god, I want to get this shit over with. But for now, I'm like, okay. But the thing is, like, I do want to do things when it comes to entertainment. Of course, I want to be a popular or quote unquote famous YouTuber. Of course, I want to have success in that. Of course, I want to be known in social media. I want to have a community. I want to be able to like at some point maybe like build a company or whatever and like sell a product or a service or whatever, like having built my brand and do other things when it comes to entertainment. I have so many projects planned, and sometimes I get really pissed off or really, yeah, I'll admit it, I'm pissed off or sometimes even like desperate or tired of quote unquote not being there, of like not like wanting it and not being there, if that makes sense. And like of course I love doing this, but at the same time I'm like, but when am I going to get famous? Like when am I going to get money from this? Like when is this going to be my job, and and I saw this quote months ago, like, you have to be happy in the process. The happiness in life is not about like the outcome so much, because like we're always doing something to get to an outcome. You know what I mean? Like we're always, it's like once you reach the outcome, like that's it. You know what I mean? Like it's not about that, because you never know when you're going to get there. And I was like, in a figurative manner, I want to take myself to the moon. Like I want to go to the moon. I want to take myself where I want to be. Um, but I have to be happy in the process. I do enjoy making content. I've been enjoying it ever since I started a blog when I was 11. Like I love doing this. Whatever form of content like would always excite me and motivate me, and I had forgotten that, because I do enjoy what I do, but I wasn't thinking about it too much. I was thinking about, you know, growing my channel and getting views and getting subscribers and all that. And I wasn't thinking about, the process. And you have to enjoy the process. Like as you're doing it, enjoy it. You never know when things are going to happen or if they're going to happen. You have to enjoy where you are right now. You have to enjoy the process and enjoy the fact that, like, okay, I'm not there, but I'm going to try to get there. And I had forgotten that, because for, if you guys have watched my last few videos, or like my videos from a few days ago, I was a little bit down. Like I was a little bit blue. I was sad because I was tired and I was stressed and I was frustrated in the fact that like I barely had time to make content. And I was kind of thinking that maybe this is not the best idea. This is not maybe the best place to be right now. Like if I want to be a content creator. I have a pimple and it's pissing me off because I can see it so much. But anyway, and the shadows are not doing me any favors. But anyway, and I don't know. And yeah, that was really frustrating. And I remember like I never tell anyone this. Like I never tell anyone. Like I barely told my parents that like that I want to pursue entertainment and stuff, because people are gonna be like, what are you doing here? You know what I mean? Like, and people, and I've said this many times, and many times, like, no one is a prophet in their own land. Nobody's gonna believe that that I can do it if they don't see me as an entertainer, if that makes sense. So I never told like my PhD mates or my co-PhD, like the other PhD students that I'm doing it with. And they were a little bit stressed, and they were, there's a lot of things going on in their life, and they're stressed, and they, and me too, but I didn't want to externalize it because I don't know. I think I don't know. I don't like to externalize it. Not yet. Not because it's about content, and they don't even know that I make content. I don't want to share that with them, but I'm sharing it on the internet, which makes no sense. But and I remember one of them was asking, because like the other two PhD students were already friends like before meeting me, because I literally just started, and one of them was really stressed, and the other one told her, you know what, like I'm also stressed, and we all want to get this over with, and we all want to do it well and whatever. But happiness, like life in general, like happiness is about the process. It's about processes. What does this look weird? Happiness is about processes, and it's the process. And I had forgotten that. I remembered that thing, like, whilst you're in the process, you have to be happy. And I had forgotten that. I was like, oh my God, that's right. I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm making content every day. I'm trying to do it, even if I feel like it's not enough. Even if I'm making content every day, even if even doing what I'm doing, I feel like it's not enough. I wish there was more hours in the day. I wish I could do more things. I wish I had time to do more things. And I don't have time, but I don't know, I'm trying, and I don't know what the best way of doing it is, but I'm in the process, and I'm making content. I'm doing what I love, in my free time, and that should be good enough. Like, I'm trying, and I'm doing it the best I can, and this is my idea of how I want to do it, and I'm just going with the flow. Like, I can improve things here and there and whatever. And I get excited about, posting this or that post. I'm trying something new. I started making community posts for YouTube and see where that gets me. Like, I started doing things, and happiness is that. It's being excited about the things that you're doing and loving what you do. It's being excited about the process, and I had forgotten that. And also, socializing with people makes you feel better. Honestly, like hanging out with them, and we also had lunch together at the cafeteria and stuff, like that makes me feel better. Like, that made me feel so much better, because in the morning I was feeling so bad, and I hate saying this because I'm very privileged. I've always had everything I needed and more. I'm very blessed. I'm a very blessed person, and I feel guilty, and I feel ungrateful for feeling this way. But when you have a passion, and when you want to do something, when you want to pursue something, and you feel tied to something that you don't want to do so much, it's because I don't know what else to do, and I don't know how else to do it. I've evaluated all of the ways, and I don't know, and that makes me sad and anxious. But life is about the process, and I have to remember that, and I have to enjoy the process. Like, I have to spend time to do what I love, and that should be good enough, And yeah, I'm getting a little bit emotional. But anyway, that was everything I wanted to say. Now I'm going to make the video in Spanish before I get kicked out of here and or locked in here. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye, guys. I hope this helped someone out there, because I feel like this is not something that's talked about enough. So yeah, bye, guys.